Hi, this is Dr. Letitia Wright, and welcome to another episode of The Better World or A Better World. Or just Better World. I think it's just called Just Better World. Let's see, I've only been doing the show for 5 minutes, so I don't know. The show is called Better World, and my guest today is Donna Fox. She is an old friend of mine. She has so many talents and so many great ideas. I just love hanging with her, and I was so delighted that she had a minute to give me to be a part of this show. I also want to thank my sponsors, Blessed by Design and Teresha's Boutique too. They help me look good wherever I go. You can find their website in the credits. So thank you so much. Welcome, Donna. It's good to see you.
It is so good to see you and so nice to be here and such an important topic. I'm excited to be here today.
So tell our audience a little bit about you, what you're doing right now. Of course, I could go back years and years and years, but I won't do that. Just catch everybody up with what you're doing right now.
I believe in reinventing myself. So currently, I am at the tail end of my previous reinvention, which is to become a software developer and world-class CMO. I co-own a software company called Groove.cm, and we're just making great software platforms for businesses to get online. I'm at the tail end of that, though, because I am starting to get to the point in my life where I don't see myself sitting in front of a computer all day, every day. And I've decided that I want to paint. And for the first time in my life, I've decided I want to master something. I've always been a jack of all trades. I want to master art. So I have dove right into the deep end. I have every medium, every possible way of creating art. I have dabbled in, and painting is the thing that I love the most. And I am just going to spend the rest of my life painting and enjoying painting and learning how to be a great painter. And someday I'll be in museums.
I love that. Well, I can't wait to curate your first show. So anyway, that's going to be amazing. I think that that is so beautiful because sometimes I think about that too. I'm sitting at the desk and I'm like, I'd like to be outside or I'd like to be downstairs because I paint downstairs. I'd like to be downstairs doing something else. So I totally get it. When you're on the brink of that next thing, the pivot, that's what I've been talking a lot about this year is the pivot. I call it the pivot. When you're on the brink of that pivot, it's very, very exciting. And it's, all you can do to stop yourself from just leaping for it because you know it's the thing that you really, really want. So I think that is awesome.
Thank you.
Well, on this show, the one question is, what is the one thing you would like to see happen in the world to make the world a better place?
It's such a good question. And the thing that I would like to see is more people realize that they have more control over the world that they see and experience every day than they think they do. So Gandhi said it best. He said, be the change you want to see in the world. And world change doesn't have to happen on a big global level. And I think that that makes us feel overwhelmed and bogged down. And how can little me make the kind of change that makes a difference in the whole world? But the reality is that your world is very, very small. And the easiest way to change your world is to change yourself, is to be the change that you're looking for. So if you want a world with more peace, find more peace. If you want a world with more love, share more love. If you want a cleaner world, go out there and pick up some trash. We have so much control over our little spaces and our little world, and way more than we think about. And sometimes I think that seeing news broadcasts and all the drama that's intentionally made dramatic. We all know that news is intentionally sensational. That makes us feel very small and very vulnerable and really powerless because it's always the same thing. It's always the same thing over and over and over again. And you start to feel like, what difference can I make? And the answer is you can make a tremendous amount of difference because your world is a mirror of you. Absolutely is a mirror of you. You ask on any given day, walk into a room, How are you doing today? You're going to hear a whole range of answers from, fabulous to terrible. And and every one of them is true, because every one of those things is their world. It's their community. It's their space that they're living in. I like to tell people I am the center of my universe, because I should be. And you're the center of your universe, because you should be. No one else is going to take care of that universe but you. And the easiest way to do that is to be the person that you want out there in the world.
Thank you so much. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Well, you guys have heard to hear another great episode of Better World. Stay with us, come back and visit again on our next episode. Remember, ignoring one's conscience is neither safe nor right. Therefore, here am I. Let's fly.